Day three, and I'm still tired. I got a good rest. I got a good amount of sleep last night, and I slept in a little bit. Usually, I wake up at 6. I woke up at like 8:30, and I needed it because you can hear my voice. I'm still tired, and today I did a lot of walking. I walked all the way up to Mother Armenia, that monument, and as I showed you, it's pointing toward Mount Ararat, and I think that's going to be significant in my research. There's the Ararat, there's Ararat beer, and there's Ararat um, cognac. I guess it's said it's one of the best cognacs in the world. I have yet to try it. I saw it in the store, and it was a lot. I mean, I don't drink. I'm not a big drinker, so I want to. If I can find smaller, if I can find like a little small one, I'll do it. Um, but I think it's going to be very important. So walking in the street today, as you can see, walking right on the road, that was very scary. But you go up there. There's a lot of monuments toward the April 2023 war at the site. But also when you're walking, you can I saw one. It said the person who died, he lived here. He died in 2016. There's a lot of art graffiti going up the mountain. There was one, if you see my first video, right there. And then when you enter the monument grounds of Victory Park, the name is to celebrate the victory of the Soviets over Nazi Germany. And there was where the monument, Mother Armenia stands, it was once Stalin, and then they took it out and they put their own statue. Very much reminds me of Macedonia. It reminds me of Macedonia because big on statues, but also to recover the self in the face of outside influence, such as for Macedonia, it was the socialism, right? A lot of art graffiti, and the spirals it means eternity. It's a national symbol for Armenia. I have my notes here because sometimes I go, oh, I should have said that. And those spirals are everywhere. It means eternity, everlasting. It's on church doors. It's on crosses. The Kachkar cross, which is a very important cross. What else? That's about it today. I mean, I just did a walk and I looked. One of the things what was really interesting is that when you walk through the grounds, it's like a kiddie festival. Like there's like parks for kids and for parents to have their kids have fun. There's dinosaurs, there's a Ferris wheel, there's rides, there's snacks, there's everything. I mean, it really is a wonderland of sorts. So yeah, so I'm pretty pooped, so I'm gonna keep this one short. And I was gonna show you something today, but I decided to have dinner inside because I was sick. I'm just tired of being outside, so very hot. It's very hot here. Oh, tomorrow is my presentation, not today, so I made a mistake. So I was just hanging out in bed all day. I was like, why isn't anybody calling me, right? So the first thing I want to show you is this thing. It's called a burek. This is different from Turkey and Macedonia and Greece. They have their own bureks. They have this, and then they have this. One of them is beef, one of them is cheese. So I'm going to take a bite out of both. Oh my goodness. That's a cheese one. Wow. I feel my energy return to me. Mmm. Mmm. They remind me of empanadas, which is it's not at all close to the bureks I've had in Turkey or anywhere, as I mentioned. And here we have shawarma. So it's called Arabic style shawarma, and it reminds me of it does look like what you would get in the Arab world. They typically cut it up like this. So I'm gonna dip it in this. I hope it's garlic sauce. exactly like what I had. One would think that there's a lot of distance between Lebanon and Armenia, but there's a lot of cultural similarities. And apparently, Armenians and Lebanese, Christian Lebanese, share a lot of genes. I mean, I'm sure that's the truth for a lot of ethnicities that didn't quite mix or may not have mixed with the Arabs. And Arabs are from like Arabia, whereas Lebanese people and Christian Egyptians say that they are from their descendants. The Coptics say that descendants from the ancient Egyptians and Greeks. This is great though. And they give you extra. So I'm having trouble with the restaurants here. Well, I found one. I found a whole set of restaurants, but they look very touristy. They're by the Cascade. Basically, there's I shot a video of me on top of it. It's like a big museum, art museum in a mountain. And there's a lot of restaurants down there, but they look very touristy. You know that because there's a Starbucks coffee there. In Turkey, somebody told me that there should be no chicken doner, only beef. I mean, the shawarma is great. It even has a limey kind of taste. But yeah, that spiral is very important because when you think about it, Armenians have been here for thousands of years. In here and the Armenian highlands, which is in now modern day Turkey. And you have the monument pointing towards. We're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna see what that means. The monument's pointing towards Mount Ararat, so. Well, for a population of 3 million people, very small compared to Turkey, 80 million. I'm sure they know that. Oh, they put lemon peel in here. You think that was an accident? I mean, it tastes good. It doesn't bother me. But there's no lemon peel. Maybe that was a mistake. Pickles. So yeah, I'm beginning to understand the country. Haven't had an interview yet. Haven't had a sit down yet with anyone. That's tomorrow. Probably gonna get a lot of talking to. Hopefully there's a good turnout. I'm gonna dress up nicely and use the metro. Hopefully not sweat to death. I'll get things stabilized. I'm still tired from the trip. Yesterday, I slept well, but still, the day before, 3 hours. Not very good sleep either, you know? So there's nothing else I can say, but these field notes are very important because there's some things I say in the notes that are great, that come out better than in the video, and vice versa. Sometimes the video comes out better than the notes. But eternity, the survival of the Holocaust, the Armenian genocide, all this is integral to the idea of eternal. So there's two things I really think I understand from from this experience so far. Is that one, the Armenians are old civilization, and they want to tell you that. And two, that regardless of what happens in the past, where they might have been defeated, lost their independence, they always gain it back. Those are two very important messages. And I want to see whether or not food fits into that. I know harissa fits into that, the story of harissa, which is all about like survival in battle, in times of war, because that sustained, harissa sustained Armenians in 1915 during the wars. So more research needs to be done, but I do know that it's a very important dish. All right. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and I'll see you soon.